We are also following the latest developments on the ambush that killed one National Guard soldier and injured another in D.C. the day before Thanksgiving. Sergeant Andrew Wolfe is still in critical condition tonight. Specialist Sarah Beckstrom died from her injuries on Thursday. Tonight we have team coverage with the very latest. Our national correspondent Christine Frizzau tracking major changes to an asylum program for refugees from Afghanistan. But we want to begin with our Liana Golden, who is in the district where Beckstrom is being remembered tonight.
It's been a rainy and cold day here in D.C., a holiday weekend on top of that. You'd expect these streets to be completely empty, but no, every single person who has passed this memorial here at 17th and I has stopped to pay their respects, and people coming up now to lay down roses. Pay their respects to Sarah Beckstrom, who has passed away, and Andrew Wolfe, who is still in critical condition at a D.C. hospital.
It feels important to be here to commemorate a 20-year-old who passed away.
It doesn't matter that D.C. local Heather Griffis didn't get a chance to meet Sarah Beckstrom. Knowing the West Virginia soldier died serving her country is enough to bring Griffis to tears.
This group of folks who are young and ambitious and choose to help our country.
Andrew Wolfe is still battling for his life. The array of personalized notes, American flags, flowers, and photographs hand-delivered to the spot he was shot, powerful reminders the community he was protecting is rooting for him to pull through.
God bless them for doing it, because they have a tough job to do, and one of my best friends is a police officer, and you never know if they're going to come home or not.
The suspect in Wednesday's shooting, 29-year-old Ramanullah Lakanwal, is an Afghan national. He's now facing a first-degree murder charge, and top prosecutors have indicated he could face the death penalty, the ultimate price, and a controversial one at that.
I'd rather see him serve a sentence. I'd rather see him grow old and potentially give us more answers.
It's hard to be the judge and the jury, right? But he was careless in what he did, and as far as I'm concerned, he has no reason to live anymore.
As flags fly high over D.C., troops in uniform continue to walk the very streets Wolfe and Beckstrom were walking to. As they pass the memorial growing by the minute, these locals urge their neighbors to take a moment to do the same.
Because it's important to pay tribute to Sarah and all of these amazing men who are out here protecting us, men and women who are protecting us.
Reporting in Northwest D.C., I'm Liana Golden, 7 News.
Liana, thank you. As the country says goodbye to Army Specialist Beckstrom, a debate rages on across the country over the alleged suspects and others who came into the country after the United States withdrew from Afghanistan. Fought for is now under heavy scrutiny. Christine Frizzau picks up our team coverage.
Major changes already underway to U.S. immigration policy. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services announcing processing of all immigration requests relating to Afghan nationals is stopped indefinitely, following President Trump's announcement Thursday he would permanently pause migration from all third world countries.
How long does your administration plan to pause asylum into the U.S.?
I think a long time. We don't want those people. Does that make sense? You know why we don't want them? Because many of them are no good, and they shouldn't be in our country.
Ramanullah Lakanwal said to be thoroughly vetted both while in Afghanistan working alongside the CIA and once inside this country. His asylum was approved in April of this year under the Trump administration.
What vetting did the Trump administration do before giving this suspect asylum?
The vetting process, Kristen, happens when the person comes into the country, and Joe Biden completely did not vet any of these individuals, did not vet this individual.
Senator Chuck Grassley has been sounding alarm bells about a lack of vetting of Afghan refugees for months.
Of the more than 100,000 Afghan refugees as of August 2022, 1.6% had links to terrorism.
Thousands more have been cited as posing national security concerns. The Department of Homeland Security now says another suspect, also brought in under Operation Allies Welcome, was arrested on Tuesday in Texas, accused of making a bomb threat. As critics blame the White House cuts to mental health services for refugees and not a lack of vetting.
This is unconscionable that the United States government would take the actions of one crazy person and ascribe them to an entire community.
I think what he's saying is he doesn't want brown people in our country. and that is disturbing, and it's un-American.
With lawmakers headed back to town this week, we expect this to be a major point of discussion on Capitol Hill. I'm Christine Frizzau reporting.
Christine, thank you. After the break, we have a look